We go in depth now with the Target 12 investigators' exclusive school scandal. In their first ever extended interview, 5 former North Kingstown High School students sat down with Tim White, sharing their stories of being subjected to naked fat tests by their former basketball coach, Aaron Thomas. Tim joins us in studio now. And Tim, this was an emotional interview, and to see all of them lined up was a powerful image.
Yeah, and sitting in the room, Kayla, it felt that way as well. And as it turns out, this was the first time all 5 of these former North Kingstown students were in the same room at the same time. Some had never met in person. And what I thought was really telling was the age range of the men in there. It spans a couple of decades, which speaks to how long these naked fat tests have been going on. But despite the differences in age, their stories were all strikingly similar. Each of them say these inappropriate interactions robbed them of their high school experience.
It ruined a sport that I absolutely loved. 7 days a week, AAU season, summer leagues, high school basketball was what I dreaded. I just felt like there was people working against me, and there was no way out of it. And for that, looking back on North Kingstown,
I had an identical experience. We're literally identical experience, and this is over 10 years ago, prior to his experience.
Right. And then even for me, I was a big-time athlete, good at basketball. I didn't play after my freshman year.
Me either.
And due to that, it stripped me from even being able to play a sport I loved in high school.
Now, despite everything that they went through, the frustrations with not being able to draw attention to exactly what was going on, I came away with the feeling that they've been encouraged from the reaction from the community.
Yeah, Kayla, no question about that. They say after years of inaction, a lot has happened since we first broke that story. I mean, look, there's a federal civil rights investigation. Aaron Thomas is at the center of a criminal investigation by the Attorney General's office. Now, I should note, through an attorney, the former coach has denied any wrongdoing. As you know, both the school committee and town council launched independent investigations that concluded these interactions were inappropriate. But most importantly, for the students I talked to, they feel like they have created an environment where students can speak out when something just isn't right.
Our courageous victims coming forward.
Absolutely.
That's where I was going to go.
Yeah.
Call me the eternal optimist, but I see the good side in all this, and it's like more coming out. Why are they coming out? Because they feel like they have someone's ears. They feel safe. And
feel safe to talk.
We choose, I think I speak for all of us, we choose to focus on that at this point.
Do you feel pride in that?
Oh yeah, a lot of it, definitely a lot of it.
Kayla, I will add, look, this was not an easy interview for them. I mean, you could hear we altered their voices, we changed their images so you couldn't tell who they were. But it took a lot for them to sit down and talk to us about all this, and I'm very grateful that they did that.
For sure. And Tim's full investigation, School Scandal, is on WPRI.com. Tim, thank you.
My pleasure.